Hi. Good morning. It is 9:15, I think, on day 2. Yes. And I am just waking up, Magic friends. And I'm gonna start getting ready. My Ariel costume, the hair went over well yesterday, thankfully. So, hopefully, it'll go over well again today when I actually put it all together. Aaron's making breakfast. I'm gonna go get a shower, and then we'll start recording some makeup and hair stuff, I guess. Okay, so here we are. I already have my contacts in and my extensions on, ready to get started for the day. So first of all, I think we're gonna get ready with some makeup. First things first, we have concealer. We're going to put that under our eyes and any other imperfections that we'd like to hide, because I'm sure there are plenty of imperfections. I was actually just lucky this day that my skin was, lovely. By the way, yes, I know I need a new beauty blender. That one is just permanently stained with makeup. But that's a problem for another day. For now, we're just going to use it to blot all the concealer on around our eyes, like so, till it all disappears, and all the redness with it. Then we're going to use BB cream. This one in particular is my favorite. Got it on my lip. We're just going to put a few dots around our face. I'm not using foundation just because I find it gets kind of cakey in pictures, whereas BB cream has a much more lighter coverage. A little bit more than just a regular tinted moisturizer though. So it's a nice in-between in my mind. So we're just going to blend that on in with the Beauty Blender just like we did with the concealer. Make sure it doesn't look all smudgy. Get it all rubbed in there. Start to look more like a porcelain doll or a cartoon character, which is what we're aiming for. Imagine that. It'd be nice if I was able to keep my hair out of it. Then we're going to contour with our cocoa contour. It actually smells like chocolate. I'm using the darkest shade of it right now, and I am going in and covering the inner, the hollows of my cheek, I guess that's what that's called, around my temples and my forehead. And I will be getting, a little bit, down the side of my nose and under my chin, just because these are all the places that, shadow would naturally fall on your face. It makes it look a little bit cooler, a little less unnatural than just leaving it all one color like you would get with the BB cream and just the BB cream alone. I know it looks a little bit harsh right now, but we will be blending that out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. I promise it will all come together in the end. Then we're going to pick, this one, this color, and we're going to do the highlight. So that's going to go down the bridge of your nose, on your chin, on your forehead, and probably a little bit under my eyes too. Again, this is just all the places that light would naturally reflect off of your face, and it makes things look less weird, even though it may look completely weird right now and it's all not blended in. I promise it's going to come together. It will. And it will all work. Keep blowing all the dust away. Okay, this is where it's all going to come together. We're going to use a powder foundation, that one in particular by Urban Decay, and we're just going to put that on all over the face. I find it works a little bit better than just a regular translucent powder because it blends all the harshness of the contour away and makes it a little more subtle. Then we're going to put on some blush, the Be Matte Fresh Melon. And this is just going to go on the apples of our cheeks. I'm not making any particular effort to blend it in as much as I normally would because I'm a cartoon character. One problem though, my eyebrows do not match my hair at all. So we're going to take this red lip liner by MAC, color is red, R-E-D-D, and we're just going to color in our eyebrows so that they don't look completely out of place. On a regular day-to-day basis, since I've had my hair this color, I can't say that I've wanted to do this. But, I mean, for Ariel, it works. Looking back at the footage of this video now, though, honestly, it kind of does look a little bit better than just having regular ginger-colored eyebrows. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Who knows? Put it in the comments below. Oh, I'm smudging. Smudgies. To make it look a little bit more natural though, you're going to want to make sure to use a brush and blend it all out. Otherwise, it's just going to look like you painted your eyebrows on. just so everything's wrong with that. We're going to use the same color on our lips because, you know, YOLO. Who cares? She needs red lips. I only had one red lip liner, and this one just had to work. So we're going to color in our lips fully with this color. I like this particular brand because I find it stays the longest. It does feel a little bit matte and chalky though. It will help your lipstick stay on longer. I didn't have to reapply this at all during the convention. It stayed on the entire day, right until I went home late at night. And I actually even went out and ate nachos at a restaurant, and I still had red lips when I came home. So there you go. Keep on filling those in. And then move right along to the next step in the process, which is to put the lipstick on top of it so that our lips don't feel gross all day. And also deepen the color a little bit. Weirdly enough, I never noticed that the name of this particular shade was Cruella, keeping with the Disney theme, not on purpose. Weird. Also weird that she's not the first Disney villainess who's going to be cropping up in the makeup choices that I make today. Ooh, foreshadowing. So yeah, just put that all on top of the lipstick we just put on, blot it, and we're good to go. Next is eyes. And we're not doing too much with the eyes. We're going to line the bottoms with this color. It's ebony. Unfortunately, I don't know what brand of eyeliner this is. Seems to have worn off. All I know is that I got it in a Birchbox at one point. So yeah, just pull your lid down, fill in your waterline with a black eyeliner of your choice. It really doesn't matter. Whatever one works the best for you. Should we get our other eye while we're here? And this will just make your eyes stand out a little bit more than usual. You could use white eyeliner instead for the waterline to make your eyes look a little bit bigger. I kind of was digging the black look though for the Walking Dead theme. Kat Von D! Love that girl. Love her makeup. We're going to be using this liquid liner to do a very slight cat eye. Just to add a little bit of emphasis to our eye shape. Not too much, because, I mean, Ariel doesn't really have a very strong makeup look. It seems to be a theme for all the cartoon characters that I cosplay as. So we're going to go ahead and do this to both eyes. I was considering doing false lashes, but zombie apocalypse, not going to do it. We're just going to put on regular old mascara. This one by Tarte. The reason why they're particularly small is because I've got them in mail order makeup bags over the years, so I have a ton of different samples. I haven't had to buy mascara in quite some time. Although, unfortunately, Birchbox isn't doing Canada anymore, so that's going to be a problem later. Ooh, look! This is where you could stop if you were just going to be Ariel, but we're going to do something a little bit more fun. We're going to make our face all dirty using this Maleficent eyeshadow palette. Get that out of there. This Maleficent eyeshadow palette, and we're going to use basically all the colors except for yellow, and just smear it all over our face. Everywhere. Wherever you want. Wherever you think that dirt should go. You're running through God knows where, trying to get away from zombies. You're going to get dirt on your face. Particularly if you're running through the woods in Newfoundland, I would imagine. So, yeah, get in there with your hands. Forget brushes. Screw brushes. Just put brown shadow everywhere. Then you need to plan out where you want some scratches on your face if you would like to have scratches on your face. I'm going to put some on my cheeks. And to start that out, we're going to use this lip liner. It's kind of a burgundy color. It's not going to look super realistic, let's be honest. But it will look pretty cool in pictures and, you know, be decent for what we're going for. You could do something a little bit more realistic if you wanted to with latex, or even glue and toilet paper, but I didn't feel like doing that. At the moment, I'm coloring in the same lines that I just made on my face with a darker brownish lip liner, just to make it look a little deeper, and going in even further with the same Maleficent shadow palette, and darkening it up once again. This just gives it a little bit more dimension. Ooh, scratchy faces. Finishing it all off, we need a finishing spray. This one by Urban Decay is my go-to. And I always hate that moment when you have to spray it on your face. Just look at this. Look at, I'm wincing. I don't want to do it. I have to though. Otherwise the makeup won't stay put. Spray it everywhere. It feels gross. But it'll dry and your makeup won't go anywhere, so it's worth it. Makeup's all done, so let's curl those extensions, shall we? We're also going to need some hairspray, a teasing brush, and some bobby pins, some fancy ones that I got, little flowers, and some plain old regular, wait, where I dropped them, plain old regular ones. First things first, we're going to do that Ariel bang, and the way that you do that is you part your hair to the side. Kind of do a deeper part than you normally would because you want this thing to be big and kind of, you know, over dramatic. So once you've parted it over to the side, you want to pick up your bang like I'm doing there, kind of separate it from the rest of your hair as best you can. If you get some of the longer pieces in there, it's not such a big deal. It will help it stay put later. And when you're ready, we're gonna take that teasing comb and start teasing in layers. Pick up the top section, still picking it up, and then we're gonna go to town. We're gonna go town teasing. Tease that hair. Tease it. Tease it more. Flip it back. Flip it back. If we forget it, it's not gonna go back. Okay, this time it will. And then tease the bottom section. You could do more sections if you want it to be poofier, but nah, whatever. I was lazy that day. So keep on teasing. Make sure you tease it good. Got a nice, fluffy, thick bang right in your face. Gather it all up, like so. And then we're gonna twist it a little bit on the end. Just a little bit, maybe once or twice around. Once I actually, you know, manage to, again, separate it from my hair. And the reason for this is when you put it down against your head, you push it a bit, like so. And that'll make it kind of puff out and be a bit more 3D like hers is. Hers kind of just defy gravity. So teasing and puffing it out like that, best way to replicate it in real life, at least in my opinion. So then we're gonna get plain old regular bobby pins and we're gonna just clip it in place. Now one will hold it, but I'm gonna use two for good measure just to make sure it actually stays put. Once you got your second pin in there, you can kind of pull the rest of your hair on top of it to hide it. It blends in pretty well though, honestly, with the darker bobby pin colors. Then you can pull on the bang a little bit more to puff it out if you want to, and that's pretty well it. Next thing we're going to do is those fancy looking bobby pins you saw earlier. We're going to put those over on this side as kind of an accent. Because sometimes she's drawn with flowers in her hair, so I thought these little cute bobby pin accessories would be acceptable for this particular look. So we're gonna stick the other one in up there and be all sparkly and cool. Little flower pins. So useful. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and actually curl our hair. Now, I'm not in any way, shape, or form trying to do this neatly or, you know, taking my time with it even really. This is a zombie apocalypse Ariel. Man, that's hard to say. Zombie apocalypse Ariel. So, like, her hair is not going to be anywhere near perfect. Realistically. Let's be honest. Although, I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking maybe I should have messed it up a little bit more than I did, but whatever. Just take random sections, random sizes, wrap them around your curling iron, mess it up a little, whatever. It all works. It's all good. I am not using a clipless curling iron, but I am treating this curling iron like a clipless one because I can. Now we're going to spray it all with hairspray. Make sure it stays in place. And you're pretty well ready to go. Look at you.
Alright guys, final costume. I'm wearing pink socks. only you will know that I'm wearing pink socks. I'm about to get ready and head out to the convention now and see how everybody else thinks about it. I am super pleased with how it turned out now, especially with the hair. The hair did it. That's what was missing. Ah! I love it. See you guys in a bit.